If your morning starts clear and then falls apart around 3 p.m., that isn't just aging, it's the timing of what lands on your plate. Today, you'll trade 4 common traps for 4 calming swaps and place them on a simple 24-hour clock. In 14 days, you'll check 3 feel-it signals: fewer night wake-ups, less after-lunch bloat, and a steadier 4 p.m. brain. No miracles or fads. Comfort, not cure. After 40, your body is still on your side. It just prefers a calmer rhythm. Big sugar hits, refined flours, processed meats, and habitual frying push your energy like a roller coaster. The climb feels exciting, the drop feels rough. Heartburn at night, foggy focus late afternoon, and a raid on the fridge after 9. This is why managing blood sugar spikes is critical. Research from institutions like Harvard and Johns Hopkins shows that consistent timing of fiber and protein is key to smoothing that curve after 40. We're not banning foods. We're mapping your day so the calm choices show up right when you need them. Picture your day as a traffic circle. If the wrong foods merge at the wrong time, everything backs up: digestion, sleep, and mood. Guide the flow with a steady breakfast, a balanced lunch, a small guardrail in the afternoon, and a calming dinner. Fewer jams, smoother day. Meet Ellen, 67, a retired teacher. She starts with a muffin and sweet tea. Fast, familiar, comforting. By 2:30, she's fading, and at bedtime, she's wide awake. She thought it was just age. We changed 2 tiny things: swapped the morning sugar rush for a fiber-rich start and added a 3 p.m. guardrail snack. No calorie math, no apps, just a day clock she could follow. 2 weeks later, she said, "I don't sparkle, but I don't crash." That's the point. Steady beats dramatic. Here's the plan in plain English. First, replace 4 traps with 4 swaps you can buy anywhere. Second, place those swaps on the clock: morning, lunch, afternoon guardrail, and evening, so timing works for you. Third, use a simple 14-day tracker with 3 signals: sleep steadiness, after-lunch comfort, and 4 p.m. energy. You'll also learn a 60-second label check you can use right in the aisle. This isn't perfection, it's momentum you can feel. Let's name the traps so they're easy to spot tomorrow. Sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, dessert coffees give you a quick spike and a long sag. The sweetness feels like a hug, then leaves you sleepy and snacky. Keep the ritual, we'll shift the sip. Highly refined starches, white bread, white pasta, pastries burn like a short match, bright, then gone. You don't have to quit bread. You'll pick versions that last longer. Processed meats, those tidy deli slices and bacon-style products, are convenient and nostalgic, but the salt and additives can leave you puffy and parched. We'll keep sandwich joy with calmer building blocks. Frying as the default gives wonderful crunch with a heavy landing. Your body can enjoy crisp without the oil bath. The fix is technique, not taste. Now a quick preview of the clock so you can picture the day. Morning means a steady start. Oatmeal or eggs with greens, plus a clean drink, water, lemon water, or unsweetened tea. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes of daylight by a window or outside so your inner clock knows the day has begun. Lunch is a calm bowl, a leafy base, a hearty whole grain, a protein you enjoy, and a spoon of extra virgin olive oil with lemon or vinegar. When you finish, walk for 10 minutes, even down the hall. Afternoon, 3 to 5, is the wobble window. A handful of nuts or berries with a spoon of plain yogurt, plus a clean drink, prevents the slump and the pre-dinner pantry parade. Evening is the calming plate. Fatty fish or legumes, vegetables with olive oil, and a small portion of whole grains or roasted roots if you want them. Then dim the screens for a gentle digital sunset that invites sleep instead of arguing with it. All we're doing is placing the right foods at the right time so they work with your body, not against it. Small choices compound. When mornings are steady, lunch cravings quiet. When afternoons are guarded, evenings stay calm. When evenings are calm, sleep feels less fragile. This is how you trade a jerky day for a day that carries you. In the next part, you'll get a simple 1-to-1 swap map, 5 quick trades you can make anywhere, and a 2-week tracker to measure real-life changes without getting technical. Think of it as a friendly pilot light for your routine. Easy to light, easy to relight, and steady enough to cook the whole day at a gentle, livable heat. Comfort, not cure, practical over perfect, and a rhythm you can repeat on your busiest week or your easiest one. Let's put your day on rails. Short, clear, repeatable. In the morning, choose a steady start. Option 1, plain oats built like a calm Sunday. Berries, a spoon of nuts or seeds, and a dusting of cinnamon. If you enjoy savory, stir in spinach, a pinch of salt, and a drizzle of olive oil. Option 2, 2 eggs with greens and a slice of true whole grain toast. Make sure whole is the first ingredient on the label. Add 10 to 15 minutes of daylight by a window or outside, and keep the drink clean. Water, lemon water, or unsweet tea. Those 2 tiny levers, light and a clean sip, quiet mid-morning cravings without willpower. Lunch is your calm bowl. Picture 4 pieces arranged like a compass: leafy base, a hearty whole grain, a protein you actually enjoy, and a spoon of extra virgin olive oil with lemon or vinegar. If you like cheese, use it like a spice, not a blanket. When you're done, walk for 10 minutes. Hallways count. That little stroll nudges digestion forward and smooths your energy curve into the afternoon. After reading the Calm Bowl description, what is one ingredient you can easily swap out of your current lunch to make it feel less heavy and more steady? 3 to 5 p.m. is the wobble window, so add a guardrail, clean drink plus fiber-rich bite. Keep it small on purpose. This is a bridge, not a second lunch. Choose a handful of nuts and a few berries, or plain yogurt with berries, or a hard-boiled egg with carrot sticks. Skip sweet tea or soda here. Sweet sips at this hour set up a crash and a cupboard raid just before dinner. Evening is the calming plate. Keep the flavors you love and change the landing gear. Choose salmon or sardines twice a week. Other nights, beans, lentils, or chicken. Add roasted or steamed grains with olive oil. If you want starch, keep it modest with whole grains or roasted roots. Aim for comfortable, not stuffed. Then set a digital sunset. Dim screens, warm lights, close the kitchen, so sleep gets an invitation, not an argument. When you look at your nightly routine, what is the single biggest habit, a late meal or a bright screen, that is arguing with your sleep right now? Here is your one-to-one swap map with timing cues. Sugary drinks become lemon water, unsweet tea, or sparkling water with citrus, especially in the morning and afternoon. White bread or white pasta become 100% whole grains like barley, quinoa, or whole wheat pasta at breakfast or lunch. Deli slices become shredded chicken you batch cook or tuna in water, easy at lunch. Frying by default becomes oven or air fryer with olive oil at any meal. Cookies or candies become berries with plain yogurt, afternoon or after dinner. Pin these 5 swaps to your fridge and phone. On chaotic days, nail the guardrail and keep dinner calm. Those 2 moves prevent most spirals. Use a 60-second label check right in the aisle. Step 1, total sugars. If a drink reads like dessert, keep walking. Step 2, fiber. More fiber usually means a steadier ride for bread, cereals, and snacks. Step 3, ingredients. Shorter is simpler. Choose food words you recognize. Quick example, bread A lists enriched wheat flour first and has 1 gram of fiber. Bread B lists whole wheat flour first and shows 3 or 4 grams. Pick bread B and you upgrade your afternoon in 2 seconds. To apply this tomorrow, set the breakfast pan or bowl before bed, tuck a lemon wedge into your water bottle, move your guardrail snack to eye level, and leave a sheet pan on the counter to remind you that crisp can come from the oven. Next, we'll build your 14-day Feel It tracker. 3 quick marks for sleep, after lunch comfort, and 4 p.m. energy, plus simple fixes when a signal lags. Comfort, not cure. Steady beats dramatic. Let's make this measurable without apps or spreadsheets. Draw a simple 2-week grid, 14 boxes, and give each day up to 3 quick check marks. First signal, sleep steadiness. Each morning, circle better, same, or rough. Better can mean you fell asleep a bit faster, woke fewer times, or felt more restored. Anyone counts. Second signal, after lunch comfort. 2 hours after lunch, choose comfortable, a bit tight, or bloated. If it trends tight, shrink the starch, add more leafy base, and take a 10-minute walk. Third signal, 4 p.m. energy.
Mark steady, okay, or crashy. If you crash, check the guardrail. Did a sweet drink slip in, or was the snack missing fiber or protein? Fix the bridge before you try to fix dinner. When a signal dips, troubleshoot with the day clock. Rough sleep? Keep dinner simpler. Protein and vegetables, smaller starch, and close the kitchen 2 to 3 hours before bed. Dim screens and warm the lights. If hunger nags, sip herbal tea or warm lemon water and wait 10 minutes. Bloat after lunch? Choose beans, lentils, tuna in water, or shredded chicken. Go lighter on sauces and keep that short walk. 4 p.m. dip? Reinstate the guardrail by 3:30. Nuts, berries with plain yogurt, or an egg with crunchy vegetables, plus a clean drink. No soda or sweet tea. Let small habits do the heavy lifting. 10 to 15 minutes of morning light on the porch or by a bright window helps appetite rhythm, energy curve, and bedtime. Cook once, eat twice. Roast vegetables and chicken while you tidy the kitchen, and tomorrow's lunch builds itself. Keep a filled water bottle where you can see it. Put berries and yogurt at eye level. Stash nuts near the kettle. Park cookies out of sight for special nights. You will eat what you can see. Real lives, real changes. George, 72, swapped deli slices for shredded chicken and a white roll for whole grain. Added lemon water and a 10-minute hallway walk, and by day 10 he said, "I keep forgetting to nap." Not because he's tougher, because his energy curve smoothed out. Irene, 64, prepped a tiny tray each morning, plain yogurt and frozen berries that thaw by afternoon. When the craving knocked, she answered in 10 seconds and the craving stopped bossing her around. That's the feel it when we're after. On day 7, pause at the fridge. If you're seeing more better, comfortable, steady than rough, bloated, or crashy, keep going. If not, choose one lever for the next 3 days and give it room to work. Guardrail before 4 p.m., white to whole grain at lunch, or earlier, simpler dinner. On chaotic days, do 2 things and forgive the rest. A clean drink after lunch and a guardrail snack before 5. Comfort, not cure, and steady beats dramatic. Picture everything on one simple page you can follow on the busiest days. At the top is your day clock. Morning means a steady start, an oat bowl with berries and nuts, or eggs with greens and whole grain toast. Pair it with a clean drink, water, lemon water, or unsweet tea, and step into daylight for 10 to 15 minutes, even by a window, to cue your body clock. Lunch is the calm bowl. A leafy base, a hearty whole grain, a protein you enjoy, and a spoon of olive oil with lemon or vinegar. After you eat, walk for 10 minutes. Hallway laps count. Afternoon is the guardrail window. Keep it small and simple. A clean drink plus a fiber-rich bite like nuts, berries with plain yogurt, or an egg with crunchy vegetables. Evening is the calming plate. Fish or legumes or chicken. Greens with olive oil and a modest scoop of whole grains, or roasted roots if you want them. Then dim the screens for a gentle digital sunset, so sleep gets an invitation, not an argument. Right under the clock sits your one-to-one swap map. Sugary drinks become clean sips, lemon water, unsweet tea, or sparkling water with citrus, so the ritual stays and the crash goes. White bread and white pasta become 100% whole grain bread, barley, quinoa, or whole wheat pasta. Check that whole is the first ingredient. Deli slices become shredded chicken you batch cook, or tuna in water. Same sandwich joy with a calmer finish. Frying, by default, becomes oven or air fryer with olive oil. You keep the crisp and skip the heavy landing. Cookies and candies become berries with plain yogurt, so sweetness arrives with fiber and protein. These swaps travel well, home, road, or a friend's kitchen. No drama and no special products required. At the bottom of the page, keep your 14-day Feel It tracker. Each night, make 3 tiny marks and move on. Sleep: better, same, or rough. After lunch comfort: comfortable, a bit tight, or bloated. 4 p.m. energy: steady, okay, or crashy. Curiosity beats guilt, and trends beat single days. If a week goes sideways, anchor 2 moves: the afternoon guardrail and a calm dinner. Those 2 alone protect your evening and tomorrow morning. Here are fast answers to the questions that pop up in week 1. If you don't like oatmeal, use eggs with greens and whole grain toast, or plain yogurt with berries and nuts. The point is a steady start, not a specific bowl.
If you love sweet tea, enjoy it with a meal now and then. After lunch on most days, choose a clean drink. If you don't own an air fryer, sheet pan roasting gives you golden edges with olive oil, salt, and pepper. If dessert is part of your evening, try berries and yogurt first. If you still want something sweet, enjoy a small portion and return to the map tomorrow. If you travel or juggle appointments, do 2 things and forgive the rest: clean drink after lunch and a guardrail snack before 5. If you take medications or manage a condition, remember, this is general education, comfort, not cure, and follow your clinician's guidance and your labels. If you're wondering how strict the clock is, treat it as a rhythm, not a rule book. Hit the guardrail and keep dinner calm. You'll catch most of the benefit. If family members eat differently, keep your own base steady and add fun on the side. Your plate can be calm while the table stays joyful. As for timing, many people notice changes in the first week. Fewer night wake-ups, less after-lunch tightness, a steadier late afternoon. But results vary, so stay gentle with yourself. Now set tiny cues so tomorrow feels easy. Lay out the breakfast pan or bowl. Slide a lemon wedge into your water bottle. Move berries, yogurt, and nuts to eye level. Place a sheet pan on the counter to remind you that crisp can come from the oven. In the morning, choose your breakfast, step into daylight, and sip a clean drink. Build the calm bowl for lunch and take that short walk. At 3:30, use your guardrail snack and keep the sip clean. At dinner, aim for comfortable, not stuffed, and make your 3 check marks before bed. On day 7, review the grid. If you want more, better, comfortable, steady, choose 1 lever for 3 days. Guardrail before 4 p.m., white to whole grain at lunch, or earlier, simpler dinner. Give it room to work, then reassess. Keep a short shopping list that works in any store and any budget. Oats, frozen berries, canned beans, tuna in water, eggs, leafy greens, lemons, whole grain bread, a bag of quinoa or barley, mixed nuts, and a bottle of olive oil will carry most of the plan. If you like variety, rotate proteins. Chicken this week, beans the next, and swap grains, quinoa, then barley, then brown rice. Stock 2 olive oils if it brings you joy, 1 everyday bottle for cooking, and a small nicer one for finishing salads. None of this is fancy, it's dependable. When life gets bumpy, return to the 2-move rescue. Clean drink only after lunch, and a guardrail snack before 5. If dinner ends up late, keep it light. Protein and vegetables, smaller starch, and a digital sunset so your night still repairs more than it wrestles. If a celebration brings rich food and dessert, enjoy it, hydrate, and relight the map at the next meal. This framework is forgiving on purpose. You're building a rhythm, not sitting for an exam. When motivation dips, use feel-it reminders instead of numbers. Tape a note to the fridge, steady beats dramatic. Put a second note near the kettle, clean sip, calm afternoon. Set a gentle phone reminder at 3:30 that simply says, guardrail. Small cues steer big outcomes when stress is high and energy is low. You're not trying to be perfect, you're trying to be consistent enough for your body to settle down and help you out. Here's your pocket recap. 4 traps, 4 swaps, 1 day clock, 3 signals. Morning light and a steady start, quiet mid-morning cravings. A balanced lunch plus a short walk smooths the afternoon. The guardrail snack protects the evening. A calm dinner and a digital sunset invite steadier sleep. You're not fixing a broken body, you're giving a willing body a clearer schedule. Comfort, not cure. Let's land with a calm call to action. Try this map for 14 days. Circle your 3 signals each night and watch for trend lines. When you notice your first win, maybe fewer night wake-ups, maybe less after-lunch tightness, a steadier 4 p.m., tell me which one showed up first. If you only chose one of the 4 traps, the sugary drink, the refined starch, the deli meat, or the frying, which one feels easiest to swap out today, and which one would give you the biggest return? Then, take the next helpful step and watch the 7-day grocery cart walkthrough. I'll show you a simple, affordable list that covers every swap here without raising your bill. Friendly, doable, and repeatable, so your day carries you, not the other way around.